Hello, everyone, and welcome to the October 4th, 2021 SIG Docs Localization Subgroup Workgroup meeting. And as we all know, the CNCF Code of Conduct rules are in apply, so please be nice to everyone. And what we'll do is I'll start sharing the agenda. And before we do that, looks like we've got new people. So let's go. And if you are new, please introduce yourself. Harkirat, are you new to this group? Or you've been here before?
Hi. I'm audible?
Hi, are you new to our group?
Yeah, I'm new to this group. I'm here to create my own localization.
Okay. Which language?
Yeah, it's Punjabi.
Okay, great.
PA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And we do have some docs. Hopefully you've seen, if you go Google, there's things to get started. And then, we do have a Slack channel available if you
I've
have
joined
questions.
that.
Okay, good. All right. Fantastic. Welcome. Welcome.
Anubhav
Okay.
helped me.
What's
Anubhav
that?
helped.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all right, good. And then let's go to Anuvav. Are you new or you've been here before?
Yes, this is my first time in localization meeting.
Oh, welcome.
So I'm Anubhav Vardhan from India, and I and a few more contributors have started the Hindi localization. So yes, so the progress is going on. Let me share the tracking issue.
Okay, and which localization did you say you wanted to work on?
Hindi.
Hindi, fantastic.
Yes, HI. Yes. So
wonderful.
We are already working on it. We have owners and reviewers ready. So currently me, Divya, and Kunal and Mittal Yashu are owners and reviewers for the Hindi localization, and we are working on we have localized many files and a few PRs have merged. Our current branch is dev hi 1.22.1. And so yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Very nice. Okay. And hopefully you should have access to the document. Darshna, I assume you're new as well. I just tried to add you again. So hopefully you should be able to edit now.
Oh, I'll try then.
Okay.
Welcome.
Hi, my name
is Darshna. Thank you. And I'm from India too. I am also helping with the Hindi localization, as Anubhav mentioned.
Fantastic, and welcome. And hopefully you've met Soko, who's on the call. Soko does the Korean localization, and he's very experienced. So if you have questions about how things should work, I mean, obviously his Hindi may not be good, but the processes of how we do things to create up a new localization, he's going to be an expert. So we have Soko. All right. So yeah, definitely reach out. We've got some good expertise. Okay, so let me share my agenda. I'll share just this. Let's see. Can everybody see my screen? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and so if you're able, you should hopefully be able to edit the document and add your names. Again, tell me if you can't, but I think I've done everything I can so that you should be able to edit. And we'll start going through the agenda. Jim and Tim are not here, so I'm going to need to follow up on their agenda work item. So I'd like to talk about how to announce and validate large changes or work. They're not here to present that, so I'll have to figure that out. This next one is applicable. So the next item on the agenda was, so we do have a Zoom meeting available, and Jim, who's one of our co-chairs, I did ask him, what's the policy? So for example, like Soko has a weekly meeting just for the Korean team and use the Zoom, correct, Soko?
Actually, we are currently using our own
Oh,
Zoom
you're using
account.
your own. Okay.
Yeah, but we are trying to figure out what is more right way, right policy
Mhm.
to use public or sensitive Zoom account, because the current Zoom account that we are using
Mhm.
is my own
Mhm.
Zoom account, but I'm not sure I can provide that Zoom account continuously. So
Right.
maybe we need to find out how
Mhm.
to move
Yeah.
to next step to others. Yeah.
So I did figure this out with Jim, and what's nice about our Zoom account for SIG Docs is you can actually use it to create separate meetings. So you can actually have people using it even at the same time, I believe. So I think we just, and this applies to now the Hindi team, if they want to start their own weekly meeting where you want to use our Zoom, all you really need to do is send Jim a request, and what we can do, like if, I don't know if I can show it here, but basically we are then able to create sub accounts on our Zoom, and it's like right now we're using the SIG Docs localization subgroup Zoom. There's an APAC one, there's a Spanish team meeting. Everybody, Jim can set it up so you each have your own sort of sub meeting on the Zoom, and there won't be any conflicts. So you should be able to just reach out to Jim Angel, contact me on Slack, Brad Topol, if you're having any trouble. But if you want to try moving over Soko, we should be able to set that up. We just got to ask Jim to add the new sub accounts. So that's a good answer. Okay, so I think we covered that. And again, for our new Hindi team, if that's what we want to do, we should be able to get you your own weekly meeting. You pick a time that works well for your localization team, right? And that should be doable. Okay, so we got through those two items on the agenda. Oh, thank you, Soko, for adding folks' name. Darshna, are you still not able to edit the document?
No, not yet.
Are you logged? Are you logged in with your Gmail address so it knows who you are?
I guess so. Let me
But
check
you
once.
can't and you've gone to the doc link and
Yes,
refresh
I
it.
have. Oh, I am logged in with my Gmail. Well,
Okay, and it's saying you don't have edit rights.
no, I
Interesting.
can't get the cursor to edit.
That is interesting. Okay.
No
Well, you
issues.
might ping me on Slack afterwards, and we'll see if we can try and figure that out. That we'll have
Okay.
to troubleshoot that. Okay, so we've covered that. So we'll go the next on the agenda. Soko, you can give us an update for the Korean localization team.
Sure. Let me share current status of Korean localization team.
Mhm.
As you know, we use a milestone strategy for localization. In case of Korean localization team, we use milestone strategy. So we operate localization development branch for around 2 or 3 weeks during 3 weeks. And when you finish that branch, and we merge it to main branch, our upstream main branch, and then we create new next localization branch, Korean localization branch, and we keep we repeat that procedure.
Mhm.
So currently, our the localization development branch is KO1, 122 KO1,
Mhm.
and we are about to merge that branch, merge to main branch. Okay, but we actually operated this localization branch too long, more than 5 weeks. The reason why we couldn't merge it to main yet is that, as you can check, I linked outdated Korean content update link. This is an issue to update outdated Korean content
Mhm.
during each branch. As you can see, it's kind of bug report, and we check what has been changed during our localization branch milestone. What kind of English content has been changed? We track by using this issue, and then we apply it to Korean content. But we couldn't finish it yet. So before we finish this issue, before we resolve this issue, we don't merge it to master. It's our way. So we are keep working on that, but these days the localization activity is a little bit inactive status. People are very busy these days, so it has been delayed a little bit.
Okay.
I just hope to share it to Hindi localization team. Is the how Korean localization team does. Anyway, if we can finish it, maybe on Thursday or Friday, then we will initiate the next localization branch, AO2.
Mhm.
Okay, that's all for the Korean localization milestone, and I hope to share a good news. There is new Korean localization content reviewer, Jae Sang-myung. He works for Samsung SDS. He has been very nice contributor for Korean localization very long time, about more than 2 years, but he suddenly decided to be a reviewer.
Okay.
So he became, and it is very good news for Korean localization team. So please welcome Jae-sang. Thank you.
Fantastic. I'm glad you got a new reviewer.
Yeah. So that's all for the Korean localization team, and I think we don't have other issues regarding localization. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Soko. And okay, and next we'll go to Anuvav. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Yeah, that's
Anuvav?
correct.
Oh, good. All right. So Anuvav,
Yes, sir.
welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
So
So
go ahead.
So with help from Tim, we started our Hindi localization a month back, and we have been working on it ever since then. And so this is our like tracking issue,
Mhm.
and we have currently like 17 PRs merged for like minimum required content
Great.
out of like total 51 pages to the our dev 1.22 hi1 branch, which we are using currently, which we are aiming to merge into main before the KATS 1.23 release.
Mhm.
And we have our owners and reviewers here, like Divya Mohan, who is like TikTok's co-chair. Then there's me and Yashu Mittal.
Mhm.
Then we have reviewers, again Divya Mohan, me, Yashu Mittal, and Kunal. So this is our like progress.
Fantastic. That's excellent. So you know where to go for help if you need it, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
I come like here, or we have like Slack channel.
Mhm.
Also, this is our Slack channel, Kubernetes Talks HI. So if anyone here wants to contribute, we are like open to it.
Yep. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. Is anyone going to KubeCon in North America or no? Or attending remotely or?
Yeah, I'm attending remotely.
Okay. We do have at the conference, we do have the SIG docs deep dive, and we'll be covering some basics in localization, but my guess is you have knowledge beyond the basics, but we do, as part of the presentation we give, cover at least some of the basics. So look for that. Okay. Well, I think we've gotten through all of our agenda items fairly quickly. Is there anything else that we need to cover? If not, we will end early. I'll stop the recording, but Darshna, if you want to stay on, let's try and troubleshoot why you can't edit the document.
Yeah,
Harkarat, were you able to update the document from what I sent you or no?
No.
Yeah, I'm not able to do that.
Okay, well, you can stay on as well. If the other people want to get off, I'll stop recording and we'll see if we can figure that out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Any other business before we close?
Yeah, I need a help from Anubhav regarding starting my own localization.
Okay, so you're gonna, yeah, because you were going to do a separate language than Hindi, correct?
Yeah, it's Punjabi.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and you're going to go to Anuvad for help. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Anuvad, you feel comfortable? You're able to help? Do you need help from Soko, or you've just been through this, so you're kind of an expert right now because you're fresh in your mind what to do?
Yeah, I can like help. But
Okay.
let me like share that minimum localizing docs.
Okay.
document.
Fantastic. And so Harkat, can you I'll capture it in the minutes, but can you in the chat in the chat, so which language was it again? You want to type it in the
So
chat?
Punjabi, PA.
So is it PA? I want to make sure I spell it correctly. Did I get it right? Punjabi, okay. So I'll make it that so Harkarat, and I'll just list that so we have it. So you were listed as a participant. Let me get you added as a participant. HARKIRATSINH. And I'll add that down here.
I can edit the doc now.
All right.
I just refreshed it.
Okay, maybe that's what you need to do as
Yeah.
well, Harkarat. Maybe just do a refresh. But if not, Harkarat. I just want to capture it here. Starting a new localization, PA Punjabi. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's great.
Yep. We'll be working with Anu for assistance. Whoop. How's that? Good? we got that covered.
Yeah.
And then I'll put a note in here on the policy. Policy is to contact Jim Angel on Slack and ask for a sub meeting on Zoom. Ask Brad if there are any questions. I can help. I can help contact Jim if there's questions. Contacting Jim. Okay, so we have almost everything covered. I think we're almost ready to go. Harkarat, do you want to try and do a refresh and see if that gave you access to the document?
Not yet. I think there's some issue on my side only.
Okay, did you log in with the email that you gave me?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll let everyone else go, but you and I can stay on and we can troubleshoot it real fast. And Darshana, you're all good, right? You're set, right? You can access the document?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
I can
I
edit
can.
it. Yeah, I can edit it.
Who's that?
Arkirat.
Oh, yay. Well, there we go. This was progress. Wonderful. Well, welcome everybody. And again, we'll available on Slack. And again, we'll do a checkpoint in a month. Does that sound good? Okay. Thanks everyone for joining. I really appreciate it. All right. I'm
Thank
going
you.
to, yeah, my pleasure. I'm going to stop recording and have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.